Hello again. I was reading something recently that I thought was kind of interesting, and I thought I'd share it. Which is that we all know this that real and actual are usually some synonyms, right? Well, what's interesting is that the word actual, if you look it up in its etymology, it all has to do with action. See if I had this here. So actual pertaining to an action. Um, from the Latin actualis, active, pertaining to action, and in the broader sense of real or existing, as opposed to potential, ideal, etc. I thought that was interesting because so much has been said about action, the importance of action, the importance of that to get on with, you know, experiencing life. So I say that I think that sometimes, I don't know, I just get word pictures. I get pictures when I start to break down these words, and they help me to see things clearer. Like, I think that, actuality or reality is lovely because it helps us with honesty. Because what is real and what is actual is honest. So the closer we can get to that and staying on that path, the closer we're getting to condensing life as best we can. And we kind of, in that condensing, that compression, we kind of squeeze out the bullshit out of our lives. It kind of oozes out. So we're left with what is real, or whatever other kind of shit there might be in there. We kind of begin the process of squeezing it out. And that's all related to action. You know, perhaps, I don't know if it's true, I don't know really why the word actual and that is so related to action got associated with what's real. Perhaps it's because, in a very true sense, everything is action. I mean, even if we're just sitting around doing nothing, we're still doing something. Um, without action, there is no real, right? What we think of as solid, even, and I doubt that was where it was derived from, but from a modern day's approach to everything that we see, um, for us to have something firm to touch requires action, because it creates that surface tension, right? That creates what appears to be or feels solid, but it's the result of action. And same with time, right? What is time but just the measure of action? It's a measure of motion, right? Um, all of time. I mean, the time, like the year, is a rotation around the sun. It's a measure of movement, of action. And so it spells out, it undergirds the whole concept of reality. I mean, even our creation myths and creation theories are based in action. Something happened, right? An action took place, or many actions took place, which created reality. So I think it's just an interesting thing to think of the association between what is real and action. Um, and of course, once again, as I harp to myself about, it's so important to be real, because that is, in essence, honesty. And honesty, to me, to steal Socrates' approach, certainly leads to a virtue, which leads to a quality of life that he called happiness. Because we can get to say to ourselves, well, we did our best, right? We try to look at it the cleanest, and we keep on doing so. Keep asking the questions, keep on discerning, keep on contemplating on, I mean, not all the time, but I mean, in terms of sort of like sifting out the chaff from the wheat, you know. is what this individual said true or not? Well, the question goes out, you know, and through that process, you squeeze out the bullshit, and up floats whatever remains, if there is some truth in that. And that can be kept and hung on to or used in some way to be honest. So that's the way I'm seeing it anyways from this very small lesson. The similarity between what is real and actual, those two words. They are synonyms, and they appear to be different in their derivation, but nevertheless, it seems to point to what is real being involved is an active, is an action, involves action, is predicated upon action on all levels. So I thought that was interesting. Anyways, great sharing those few thoughts, for whatever they're worth, and I hope to share some other topic later. Bye bye for now.